What was that? That was a full-on disaster right there. We're going to have to break this down to make sure that that never, ever happens again. So let's jump into it. Right here off the very first kickoff, we've got BOGO in the front going for the kickoff, Sleazy in the back, and let's go. All right here, first thing, Sleazy, you can come right up here to this front pad, and then you can loop around to the back here a little bit after this play comes out, or you can let the play lead you into a boost or make your way out to where the ball goes. But if you go over here to this 100 boost, you might have a long way to go, which is exactly what happens here. So anyways, face-off goes out. This is going right over to Leaf's teammate, who wins the face-off to him. Sleazy's very far away from the play. And then BOGO here flips out to the side boost here. Can't do that. This play has gone into full disaster mode. So what you need to do is go back post as quickly as you can, picking up these two pads, and get to the back post while Sleazy goes out to challenge this ball. So none of that happens, wind up getting scored on there. All right, play number 2. All right, heading on to the back, BOGO's shadowing, Sleazy clears this ball. Would really like to see a little bit softer touch here to yourself. Now we're in a race with Leaf to go get this ball. And notice what happens here. Big Do has tripped over himself. He's in full recovery mode. He's taking himself out to the back post by himself. No one touched him. He just, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, so he's out of the play now. Leaf right here. You could have taken your time, collected this ball, got out. Instead, goes for it early. Misses that ball as it bounces off the wall. Now we have a wide open net. So this is the time to be very patient. Let this ball roll out, take the free goal. Instead, we blast this off the wall. BOGO came too far in here, so it's going to bounce over his head, and now we're transitioning, and we're off to the races on the other side. Right, Leaf messes this play up. Should have had an easy goal there. BOGO comes in. Trips over the sidewall here. Mistake there. You can't trip over the wall. That's a rookie mistake. Stay away from that. You're in good position here to save this ball out. Instead, now we're in the same spot, and Sleazy goes for the ball as he should. It's his ball. BOGO also, since he tripped over the post, also went for it. Big Dude gets an easy goal. All right, third goal. Alright, good positioning here. BOGO's shadowing. Sleazy was going back to the back. BOGO bumps Do out of the way and gets a nice easy ball for Sleazy here to pick up. Instead, this ball's rolling the way we want it to. Sleazy decides to back up. Not sure what we're going for here, but we really need to turn around and collect the ball, take it into the corner, whether you turn either way here. Since it's rolling slow, you might power slide around and gather it over into some boost and transition out. Another mistake here. Sleazy struggles a little bit with this half flip here. Maybe get a little practice on your half flips. BOGO decides to chase Leaf up the wall here. Don't do that. Go back to the back post here. We don't know what's going to happen here. Leaf is going out for a challenge and getting boost. Make your way to the back. So that you're in position and can clear this ball. Instead, chases. Now we're going up the wall. Now it's a tough play. Sleazy's going to clear it out, and Dude is just sitting back here. So Big Dude's going to collect this ball. BOGO goes ahead and gets in a nice shadowing position, but slides up the wall a little bit. Want to see a quicker turn here so that you're in a better position to be able to save this ball. And then wind up getting scored. All right, next goal right off the face-off here. Getting a whole flurry of goals here in this little area. But fake kickoff, Leaf throws it out to Do, who's going up the sidewall. BOGO recognizes it. And here's where the mistake comes in. Missed a pad, missed another pad, missed another pad, miss another pad. That's 4 pads you could have had right there on the way back. Now you have no boost. If Dew gets a good double tap here, you're not going to be able to save that because you have no boost to get up to the ball. And on the transition out here, now we have no boost. Collect 12, but 12 isn't enough to get a good pass out. Now we got a weak ball to Sleazy. Leaf's going to be able to easily clear this ball, and he does. Big Dew came over here to our 100 boost for some reason. Really should have gotten back there, because if BOGO collected those pads and gets a good pass to Sleazy, now we're 2v1 versus your teammate and your host. But anyways, since he made a rotation mistake there, now he's in a good position, and he buries it. Right, final item here, another kickoff goal. So right here, when you're coming in for this kickoff, we dive straight into the ball. One thing that you can do, you can notice that if he has a trailer back here, instead of tying this ball up in the center, knowing that our trailer's back there, go ahead and roll this to the side for safety. If you come into the center and then barrel roll out this direction, the ball is going to naturally flow in this direction and be in a much safer spot for BOGO to be able to collect that ball around. Instead, BOGO should also turn back here, knowing he's going to get beat to this ball instead of diving in. So he dives in, Leaf easily clears it around him. Easy goal. So now it's time to get back to work. Mmm, feels so good to bring that one back. Anyways, let's have a look at how we were able to turn this game around and play a lot better and bring it back to victory here. So after the forfeit idea, we decided, nah, let's play this one out, get it back on track here, and really crack down and play well and see if we can't at least get back in the game. And turns out brought it all the way back. So let's have a look here at the goal plays and see what kind of made it happen. So right here at the beginning, BOGO gets a bump here on Leaf, which kind of throws off his rotation. And you'll notice right here, instead of continuing to go back, he turns into do, and now they're double committed here. So now BOGO's got a challenge on both of these guys, keeps it in. And Sleeve's floating back here. We're going back. Leaf continues to kind of harass this ball. Sleazy gets demoed here. So at this point, BOGO's job is to keep this ball in the zone to give Sleazy enough time to get back, right? So anyways, this gets over here to the side, and watch what Dude does here. So he goes for this boost, which pulls him too far out to the wall. So he should really kind of take this a little slower because there's boost out here. He can get it, if he gets this ball up the field, he can get this boost and transition the play. But instead, he goes for this back boost, which puts him in a bad spot for this bounce. And it's going to bounce over him, which allows BOGO to keep this ball in. So Leaf's going to have to turn back here. So anyways, BOGO throws it into the corner here. And another mistake here. Big Dude doesn't see anybody in the net because Leaf floated too far out. So he goes for this ball up here on the front. Leaf here, he's rotating in towards the front. He needs to rotate to the back side here to cover the whole net. BOGO waits on that ball, passes it around Dude to Sleazy, and Leaf's only cover in the front here, right? So Sleazy smartly takes a shot here on the back post and buries it. Boom. Goal number one. All right, so this is something we like to do. So Sleazy leaves the ball, grabs this boost over here, fake kickoff, and Do is going to knock this ball towards us, so it's a free possession for us. Sometimes folks throw this down the middle, sometimes they throw it to Sleazy, but either way, we've got a few passing plays that we like to play going up the field here. So that's exactly what's about to happen. Do hits this out to Sleazy. Sleazy doesn't get the best touch here, but he gets the ball moving forward, transitioning this out. So he leaves this ball and gets upfield because he knows I'm going to pass it to him. So I'm coming up for this ball. Hit it up here, and Sleazy's here to redirect it here into the net. Doesn't quite get to the ball, but you see the idea here. That's a nice opportunity to score there. But Big Dude's on this ball, collects it. Right here, BOGO has the right idea to pressure this ball, but he goes a little too far up. Really you want to come in a little bit and then turn back around into the shadow position because you got him to flip it up in the air and hit it away from himself, but too far out. So Big Dude goes ahead and takes a shot, but Sleazy is in the right position here. He's come down the center, he's guarding this ball, knocks it easily into the corner here. BOGO collects his boost right here. Sees that Leaf is flying into this play. Big Dude is now out of the play. And BOGO recognizes that he's coming in hard. And this is something that I like to do a lot is when I see somebody coming in hard for the ball, I've easily got this ball. This guy should really turn back around and shadow me back. But instead he dives in, so I'm just going to simply knock it off to the side. So that's exactly what I do, knock it off to the side. And then I'm going to collect this boost. And then that's an easy goal for me. That's number 2. Right, third one here. So this is another kickoff right here at the front after the second goal. This ball goes over to the side. Big Dude's on it. Right here, would like to see BOGO go here to the back post. but it floats a little too far forward. If Dew does get this ball, the net's open, so could have been dangerous there. Same thing here. Float a little further back than what you floated here, because now with your turn you're going to wind up on the front post, and Leaf's going to have the whole back post to work with. So Leaf's going to come up here and take a shot. Not a great shot, hits it over the net. So BOGO's going to collect this, and this is something really smart that BOGO does here that I want you to watch. So we're going into the corner now. BOGO takes his time here. He sees that Big Dew's charging hard, Leaf's floating back. So what he does, notice he doesn't even go after this ball. He's going to let Big Dew hit this because he knows Sleazy is back. He's going to collect this boost right here and then float right back here behind the defense. He knows that Big Dew is not a threat here. The best he's going to do is be able to try and cross this ball, but Sleazy's in a great position here to clear this ball out. So he's going to float out and try and get a clear or a catch here. Right here, Big Dew slams it off the wall, so Sleazy's coming up for this ball. He's so much closer than Leaf. Leaf's got to leave this ball as well. But he's going to dive in here. And BOGO's floated out past the defense. He's got an easy catch to the goal. Yes, sir. All right, now they're really feeling the pressure here. So now it's a game again, 5-3. So fourth goal. So this is another fake kickoff. So Sleazy's dove to the side, and now he's going to go get this ball on the side here. BOGO doesn't get the ball he wants here. So usually we like to flip this out here up high to where Sleazy can get it on the left. But the way Big Dew hit it, it was kind of off to the right. So not a great ball here. Kind of a bad touch. BOGO smartly knows, all right, well, I messed up. Let's get some boost, get back, get in position for what's about to come up here. Leaf hits it out. Goes for the demo here. BOGO sees it, steps out of the way, hits this ball in the field. So now we're transitioning out. Leaf gets a nice demo here, allows Dew to collect the ball, but Dew, instead of collecting this ball, hits it. So Sleazy pounces on that. He sees it, and he's going to transition this back to the back. And so almost had a goal there. Leaf is able to get the ball back here. But anyways, so the ball's floating over here to the corner. And this is another really smart thing that BOGO does and that you can incorporate into your game as well. So watch what he does. He's come off the kickoff here, so he's flying up. He sees Dew also going after this ball. Dew's got the beat on this ball. He's much closer, and BOGO recognizes that. So as we go into the corner, watch what happens. So Dew's got this ball. He sees BOGO bearing down on it. Sleazy's floating back. So BOGO turns off of it. He doesn't go for this ball. He leaves it. He knows that Big Dew feels the pressure of him coming up. So he smacks it off the sidewall. BOGO simply floats back, grabs this boost, gets ready to counterattack here, right? Because now Big Dew's lost the ball. So right here, BOGO's going to collect the ball, but he hears Sleazy jump, so he doesn't commit, allows Sleazy to get this ball. So it goes over to the corner here. Bounces off. Bad play by Dew here. Dew, after he slammed this ball off the wall, he needs to float back to the back post. Leafs easily got this ball coming into the corner here, and he starts for it, but then sees Dew cut rotation, which puts him in a really bad spot. So now he's on the wall. He's trying to turn back, but at this point it's too late. Dew's messed up this play. So slams it off the wall. I shoot it back post. Another easy goal. So now it's 5-4. Pressure's really on now. So they feel it. They know they were up 5-0. So with just a minute 40 into this, we've now have 4 goals. We're right back in it. We've got all the momentum moving into goal number 5. Right, so another really smart thing by BOGO, same thing as before. He's going to drive up here, make Leaf feel this pressure, but he's not going to challenge here. We don't want to dive in. We want to turn around and get in the shadow position. If Leaf is smart, he'll just dribble here. But instead, since he feels the pressure here of the fake challenge, he knocks it away from himself. Free ball for me now. So now this is my ball, and I'm going to transition it back into offense. So up we go, pluck the ball, bad dribble, just going to throw it off to Sleazy. Dude gets a semi-clear here. Leaf and I are on this ball. I'm playing it pretty cautious here, seeing what happens with this bounce. Since it was so close to the corner, we don't really know where it's going to go. And both of us, see, we both turn off of this ball because it flies way up in the air. But he floats too far back. And I recognize where he's gone. I'm watching my opponent here. So I move back into position on this ball. I know that Sleazy's over floating here on the side. So I'm going to basically make this a really tough position for Leaf. Because Big Dude's out of the play. He flew up. He's trying to get back. So throw it up to Sleazy. That makes Leaf have to come out to get this ball. Sleazy's challenging him here. So 50-50 here in the air, and I'm floating back, just waiting to see what happens so I can pounce. Big Dude's now floating back to the back post as he should be. Right, and I see this ball come straight down. So quick power slide, and now I'm in a great position here, attacking on Do here. You see Do come out, he kind of hesitate. He was going to come get this ball, but he realizes I'm going to beat him, so he tries to turn back around, but now he's in no man's land. So he should have either stayed back there or really come at me, one of the two. But to turn around here, you've just given me the entire goal to shoot on. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Buried it with 20 seconds to go. Now we're right back in this. All right, overtime. We are transitioned. This is very soon off the face-off. I see this ball is going to go against the wall here. So I try to keep it in here in the center area just in case Sleazy was floating back here. He's not here, so this ball is kind of a missed opportunity. But anyways, he comes in here, puts it in the corner, collects his boost, and keeps the pressure on them. Problem is, I went back. This can't happen. I harp on my teammates for this all the time, but I make the mistake, go all the way back, and look what happens. Sleazy, beautiful ball, wide open net, nobody here. If I just collect a couple pads, this game is over right here. But anyways, have to fly all the way up, use all my boost to get there. Complete waste, right? Grab a couple pads, score the goal. Anyways, Sleazy collects this ball. Leaf and Do come up here, kind of floating on this ball. Sleazy's keeping the pressure on him. Leaf's floating back to the net as he should be. Do's on the ball. And I'm floating back here, just kind of waiting to see what happens, seeing if I've got an opportunity to pounce. Sleazy easily beats Do here, throws it off the back wall, knowing that I'm floating back here somewhere. So here's where the mistake comes in. Leaf, look what he does. He floats up here to the front post, and I know that I can easily shoot it back here to the back post. I got this whole area open. There's nothing he can do. So don't float here to the front. Got to stay on the back if you want to be able to cover the net. But he's in a bad position here. Boom.